people, and you act like you're there for anything other than just that. Yes, what up? Sure. I got water. You want Fiji water?
I'll take the water.
Take both waters, man. All yours.
Hey, Chance.
I'll just
Very
take one. Well, thank you, man.
solid
You have a
first
great
hire
night.
stream. You have provided us quite a bit of entertainment tonight. A couple of suggestions, though. One, next IRL stream team.
All right, where's the squad at? Unbelievable. Give us a movie review we've been waiting for. I feel bad talking about it right now because there's nobody online.
Any verdict on the movie? I thought it was a little too short, rushed but not bad.
I thought the time length was appropriate. What movie did we see? A Quiet Place, I think. Oh shit. Jesus.
I suppose I'll start with the.
All right, what's up, guys? What are we doing? Why are you live? Because I just got back from seeing that movie. I'm not ready to sleep yet. It's only 1:30. How often is that class shit? Is it gonna be bi-weekly? It's not next week, right?
me your shit, nigga. Anything you got, I want it, nigga. Nah. My phone and my debit card is in my pocket. Nigga, is this Metro PCS? Fancy, cuz, on the dead homies. Nigga, what's the balance on this? Check the app. Alright, cuz, don't move, cuz. Cuz, how do I work this shit, cuz? Unlock it, and then go to my application. Alright, nigga, I got it. Yo, I'm sorry. Here, cuz, just take your phone, cuz. Take your debit card, cuz. You can have it. Yo, bro, I ain't got much. That's why I'm out here robbing niggas. But if you need a couple dollars, my nigga, I got you. You hungry, bro? You hungry? You want some food, bro? Let me get you something to eat, bro.
Okay.
Bonjour, boys Milan.
Bogdanov, this and now. So what's the next step of your master plan?
Crashing this market with no survivors.
Not this time, Bog.
Dumpy. Eat my shots.
Who are these people? Who is this guy and the other two guys?
Dumpy Taga. Drop the symbol.
Sminem?
How was the movie, Senpai?
It was pretty good.
Yes,
Bogdanov, we will start here.
just as planned.
Plan?
Yes, as the wheel has been prepped. Activate Crab 17.
Crab 17, what's the meme? Yeah, I see it, Tyler 70. Thanks, buddy. Alright, good luck, boys. At around 2:07, this is such a waste of time. I hate these people. At around 2:07.
Hello.
Apparently, I admit to doxing people. Hold on.
You know, to get back at him. I get that, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I kind of grew up on the shitty internet. That's like one of the things that you just don't do.
Oh shit, I'm the exact opposite because I grew up on the shit internet. That's like exactly the thing you do. When somebody goes hard, you go hard back. That's probably one of my pitfalls. Because I spent 6 hours in a company with Tonka constantly saying he was gonna beat the shit out of me. That he called me like a pedophile and all sorts of shit. So I figured like once the gloves are off, everything is fair play. But maybe we've had different experiences on the internet, or that's kind of how I.
Well, I know how toxic can absolutely ruin people, and it's like, okay, you had a shitty conversation. You know, he got you really upset. You got him really upset, and like say that in the worst case scenario, you may have ruined someone's life over being upset. And it's like, dude, let's talk about overkill. You know?
Oh yeah, sure. And I agree with that. Yeah, for sure. If somebody was sending me like information, like, dude, like I found pictures of like Tonka's high school yearbook, like that would be like a hard no. But for me, it was just like it was already listed like on the IMDb page and shit. It was pretty easy. Like the guy said that when he found the information, all he did was he googled Tonka's name, and it was like some of the first shit that came up. So I didn't really feel any moral qualms about. I figure it's not hidden too well.
Yeah.
And like he's got like YouTube videos and shit posted of it and everything. So
Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, like if you genuinely like care about your anonymity, but at the same time you're not doing a good job at staying anonymous, it's like I still feel for you. I definitely do. It sucks, but yeah, it's not. You could have prevented this, you know.
yeah, for sure, kind of, yeah. Right. Okay. I had one huge. The movie was pretty good. I have one huge complaint aside from kind of the aside from a little bit of the contrivedness of the plot. This is a huge problem that I had, and I'm actually incredibly disappointed in the director or whatever for this. I don't think this movie should have had music in it. I think it should have had no soundtrack whatsoever. The soundtrack that they had was good, but I think that it shows a severe lack of backbone on the director to pussy out and have a soundtrack for the movie. I think it should have been totally silent. I think it would have made any parts with sound more impactful, and I think it would have stressed the overall like silent kind of nature of the film. Oh, the director was the father guy. Yeah, I think that there shouldn't have been there should have been no soundtrack. Okay. I still feel the scenes with music were safe scenes where your anxiety lifted, but well, yeah, but I mean, you could have done that without the music. They just needed older actors for the kids probably, because relying on kids to do everything silently is probably going to be difficult, but. Oh, I think 8chan actually doxed Tonka. Tonka, his girlfriend, and then one other dude. I don't know who it was, but. Yeah, Gabby, I made a new Twitter account. We'll see if this one gets banned. Who doxed Tonka? 8chan did. I don't know. I don't remember why. Something happened on the Kumite or some shit. And people just doxed. I don't remember. Him, his girlfriend, and someone else. If you link it in my Twitch chat, I will fucking permaban you. And if you link it in my main chat, I'll probably permaban you. The movie was already oppressive as fuck. Without that score, I think it would be pretty difficult to enjoy it. You're right that it would have added weight to the scenes with sound, but at the cost of moments to breathe. Nah, you could have breathed anyway. I think American audiences want too much all the time. I think sometimes people are a little bit scared to just chill and have no sound and let everything else speak for itself. It makes it so much more visual too. I don't know. That was one of my big parts about It was one of the things that I loved a lot. I've said this a lot on stream, that Interstellar wasn't scared to have like to do very little with the sound.
There is a moment. Like, and I feel like any other director would have like explosion sounds, like all the whatever your sound effects tracks running here. But to do all of these, so many of these space scenes so silently and so simply, right? A lot of these scenes were really simple. I think was a really, really, really cool choice.
No point you.
Has Destiny ever enjoyed a movie? Ever? It just seems like he always has something to complain about. I just said the movie was a pretty good movie, and I'm literally talking about a movie that I enjoy right now. I know that maybe for you, like, if you like something, it's like inconceivable for you that you could ever criticize any aspect of it. But believe it or not, like when people get older or when people have like slightly more mature opinions about media, it's possible to simultaneously critique something and still like it, my dude.
You should have just admitted to doxing Tonka because he's an animal, not intelligent enough to agree to the social contract and therefore unworthy of moral consideration.
Nice. 2001 had a lot of really good quiet moments. Yeah, but that was a different era for film. I think that in today's era, I think we're very, very, very scared of having quiet moments, that something always has to be happening. There always has to be sound playing or something exploding on the screen or shit going on, that having these moments where things are just kind of chill is quite rare, I think. Well, it feels like I'm playing a first-person shooter. Do you have any D&D memes planned? No, not for a while. Oh god, this movie was so fucking bad. Oh my god.
Sam?
Talk about cringe. It feels like one of those shitty old arcade games. Does anybody ever play that shit? Or know what I'm talking about? Everybody's played those things, right? The rail shooters? Yeah, like Time Crisis and shit, yeah. House of the Dead. Where does Doom rank on the worst video game movies? It has to be in the top 5. Well, doesn't it have The Rock in it? That instantly bumps it up a little bit, right? Or did it not? I don't remember. It sucked because they didn't stick to the demonic / hell stuff of the games, but the movie? I think the movie sucked because the movie's just fucking awful. Now, the Doom video game. God damn. No, The Rock shit talks this movie. Why did I think The Rock was in it? Was The Rock in a video game movie? What am I thinking about? The soundtrack and the visuals and the gameplay. This game was like almost perfect. I think I've said that before. Or maybe perfect, the Doom video game. This game was so fucking good. Holy shit. The Rock is in the Doom movie. He's the bald guy. Oh, he's the bad guy. Isn't he also the black guy? Got him.
Rated M for mature.
Wait, the guy that voices the bad guy in Doom, that's not the same guy that the dude with the lisp that voices Ultron or whatever, is it? No, it's another James Spader. Is that his name? Yeah, this guy. This guy was the voiced the bad guy in Ultron, right? Age of Ultron or some shit? Or am I crazy?
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. This is their plan, people. These are demons. It's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people make fun of.
Wait, was this in the Doom game somewhere? Where was this? Why did we never do this?
I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay? Hillary Clinton is a goddamn demon. Don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
That's in Doom 3? Oh,
No,
I never played Doom 3. Oh, we actually watched a lot of this. This is very interesting. Talking about how hard he had to work to create some of the bass sounds, or the bass synths rather.
7 times per second that's bouncing or trying.
I feel bad sometimes because so much work goes into some of these synths that will totally go over people's head. It went over mine at least.
It wasn't really bouncing. So when you take like a white noise and you do that with the same sort of thing, you end up with this sound. All right? So when you combine those two together and you get the sub and the white noise, you can hear them together. You're probably not going to hear the full result on these speakers, though. There's the sub. Right. I feel we're really testing the GDC speakers here. Now, if you take this combination, you feed it through a distortion processor, you get all sorts of really interesting harmonics. In the next video here, I'll run these two together through some distortion. You'll hear all sorts of interesting stuff start to happen.
They did have Easter egg sections that looked like they'll do. Oh, no, I know. I'm pretty sure we 100%ed Doom when we played it. It didn't take that long. It's like maybe a few days, less than a week.
Now I'll turn the white noise off halfway through and you can hear what the distortion is doing to the sub alone, and you'll notice that the white noise is actually doing quite a lot. All right, so there's where we go. So I was like, oh man, he was 9 inches. It's a retro out of 30 what it was sorry. Interesting stuff that's going on with the sonics and things. You'll hear all sorts of harmonics. Anyway,
here
here
again
is that same subwoofer tone run through this array several times.
You don't really get the impact now but like listening to him like having to try to create all these sounds is like really interesting. Even as somebody that's like partially familiar with DAWs, like I take this for granted. Like I figure that there's like a synth setting or something that he's using, rather than going through so much work to create all of these noises and whatnot.
The reason I chose, therefore, any interesting thing that was happening within this array was being imparted onto that sine wave. So it's da-da-dun, 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 pretty basic, right? Now, I'm going to play that one through this array again. You'll hear the rhythm change halfway through, da-dun, da-dun, over and over again. Giant gap in the middle. So I grabbed Harmer again, and I made another interesting bass using this really interesting image I found on the internet of a star. It was kind of upside down. Now at this point, I'm giggling like a child. So much so that Jess, my wife, actually heard the giggling. She came in and she said,
there are so many, I don't remember if we ever watched this on stream. There's so much work that goes into some of these sounds. People have like no idea. There's a there's like even like the sound of like that Batmobile taking off or whatever is like 5 different things that all come together. Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to find it now. Oh. Wait. No. No. Have you ever tried writing music to a video game? No, I don't think I don't know if I have the composition background to do it. I've never tried though. I've always wanted to. I'm not sure. Or maybe, I guess it wouldn't be that difficult to do it poorly, or to just do it. And then I imagine if you do it in like an iterative process, you could probably figure shit out. Ah. Wow. No.
Street. When you see the bat in action, it kind of reminds you what it was like to be a kid again.
Seismic charges. Stand by.
Oh my god, these movies were so fucking bad.
Well, we knew the third one was coming, and
imagining so.
Oh, I think it
Chris
was this.
Singer of weird. He's
all it come on
and started with helicopters. putting different things on the end to spin them, and then process.
Oh yeah,
those
this is so
sounds.
cute.
And
All right,
that
this is like
became
1 or
big
2 minutes.
element of the bat. And then the bat's composed of several different categories or food groups or types of sounds. We basically boiled it down to roughly 5 groups of different kinds of sounds. Each group is composed of lots of individual sounds that are merged together, but here's the basic 5 food groups.
Analog is, there's something fabulous about it. So what I did is I dragged out all the best modules I had on my 40-year-old modular and had a chap in Berlin.
Wait, analog, there's something fascinating about it, but I don't think he uses a real orchestra for any of his strings. I think it's all programmed. It's kind of weird.
Built basically digital controllers for this thing, and that thing that is sitting over there is what became the sound. You know, there is something when you plug in, you know, all those Moog oscillators. Something really cool happens.
Why didn't you just kill me? Your punishment must be more severe.
I think when you cover someone's mouth, it makes them harder to understand. You can't read their lips, and Tom Hardy does an amazing job of emoting with his eyes, and his body language is impressive. And we had to exaggerate the clarity of Bane's voice to overcome that.
Deadmau5 said on a podcast that we'd never be able to reproduce the sound of hearing an orchestra live. Do you think that's true? No, that's 100% total bullshit. The sound of an orchestra live is very, 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 very complicated. But I mean, it's just sound waves. There's no reason why we can't replicate any given waveform. It should never be impossible. I mean,
the fact that his mouth is covered.
We kept the voice pretty natural. I mean, Tom Hardy does that accent, he does that voice, and it kind of came out of him much like it sounded in the film. We didn't monkey around with it a lot. We tried in the beginning. We experimented with fluid through tubes and breathing and gaseous kind of additions to his voice, but it all made it even more unclear. So we pulled all that stuff out and just worked on the voice, making it as understandable as possible.
I started making music with computers in the late 70s. You know, when you had to go and actually write in code and stuff like this. And when you write on paper, you're basically writing an instruction manual for other people to perform. When you're writing in the computer, or the way I do, is you perform every note. At one point or the other, every note that is in the score has been played by me and been fiddled around with by me. So it takes a lot longer. The technology doesn't make things faster, it makes it slower, if anything, because it opens up endless possibilities. Plus you have to learn how to deal with it, so it doesn't drive you.
nobody hires real orchestras anymore because it's not cost efficient for what you're getting compared to good VSTs. Some people still have real orchestras. Like I believe Nier's soundtrack, I think, is recorded with real instruments. The thing is just that in today's film scores, I think that the most commonly heard instruments are strings. You get orchestras, and string instruments are very, very easy to make sound really good. Wind instruments are much harder. Wind ensembles aren't as hard, but a solo wind instrument is very, very hard to sound good. I don't know if any VST is there yet. Clarinet you could probably do pretty well, but when the profiles get more complicated, brass instruments always sound fake, or at least I think they do. I don't know, maybe something's gotten better, but are immediately noticeable as fake. Saxophones and flutes and oboes are very, very obviously fake when you hear them, especially when they're a solo instrument. It stands out horribly. But strings are very easy to do. String ensembles are very easy to do with the VST. In my opinion, I can't tell the difference at all. Oh yeah, I think all the Souls series, all the Souls games, I think used real orchestras and wind ensembles. The Dark Souls games have the best soundtracks of any video game of all time in terms of composition skill. Holy shit, these soundtracks are so amazingly well done. What am I doing here? I'm almost positive Dark Souls 1 was done by one guy using VSTs. Well, what's the famous Dark Souls 1 song? Dark Souls 1 OST. This is done using VSTs? No way. Is it? No. No way. This has to be real. He probably meant Demon Souls? Oh. What is, I don't think I've ever heard Demon Souls OST. That sounds fake as fuck. Listen to how, I don't have words for this. I can't talk to you about sounds. Listen to how blatty these were brass instruments, right? Listen to how blatty the brass sounds. Brass instruments are very rich, complicated noises, and the mouthpiece is so essential to producing those noises. But in a VST, it's like blah, 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 blah. If this was brass I was hearing, hold on. Blah, blah. Is it? Oh, unless these are strings. Never mind. These might not be strings. I can't tell. This is fake. Whatever this is not real, right? It might. Yeah, I think the whole thing is a cello, actually. Okay, so someone who knows more about strings than me, I might be full of shit, but like when I hear it, so this is what I was judging this off of, why I thought this sounded real. Listen to the, there's a name for this, but I don't know what it is. The back and forth on the strings are, like the oscillation is like perfect, right? Whereas like on here, it doesn't sound as much. Is this considered tremolo on? Whereas here, it doesn't sound perfect. It doesn't sound like, I don't know how to explain this. This is so immediately noticeable in percussion, in drums, in drum kits, that fake drum kits have an eerie perfection to everything. Right on the center of the beat, the velocity of every note is perfect. Whereas in a real performance, it's not, I don't think. It's really hard to tell if you can hear the difference though, or if you're bullshitting yourself, because there's a huge amount of confirmation bias that could be going into, but there's like there's that tremolo, I guess, on the strings, and then there's this I mean, like these little percussion hits are so hard to do and make them fake. I mean, I guess if you get like hardcore into controlling like attack and everything on every single individual note, you could do it. But like even on things like that, I think it's really hard. I think it's really hard to do this on a VST and make it sound real. You can make it sound good, but there's a difference between like I don't know. I just like. That sounds so perfect. It's very mechanical, very cold. This is a question of the quality of the recording, not a matter of fake real. No, it's not. It's not about quality of the recording. It's about how things that are programmed into VSTs, or DAWs, I should say, have a mechanical perfection to them that doesn't sound real, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. Are those, hold on, those have to be brass instruments. It's not just a cello, right? That yeah, there are brass instruments in this. I never played Demon's Souls. Well, let's find out if we're full of shit. Was Demon's Souls recorded real orchestra? What the fuck is this guy talking about? Demon's Souls. This says, well, this says it's giving credits for players. Fuck, why does it sound so shit? Is it really? Could it be a matter of recording? They're both recorded without a doubt. Even if one uses a VST, it's most likely using a sample of a real violin. I thought that VSTs, but a VST doesn't sample every single note, right? Shitty budget, shitty players. There's no way. These are real instruments? Hold on. difference is with the mix, not the instruments. You know, the real meme would be if we found out now that the Dark Souls 1 soundtrack was all VST. Then we would know that everything is like that even the choir is a VST. I really want to see like a video of like the Demon Souls 1 like soundtrack recordings. We've seen like I think we've seen videos of them recording the Bloodborne shit. They're in like a yeah. We know this shit is real. I need to see people playing Dark Souls. Wait, no. Demon Souls OST recording. I need to see people playing this music. Fuck. I need video. I need video. Listen how weak this brass sounds. There's no way these are real. It sounds like a shitty plugin for like brass section low. Like yeah, brass.wav. Like, am I crazy? I could be like full of shit, dude. I don't know. Like, it might just all be in my head. I don't know. Like, these trumpets don't sound real to me. Like, all right. Well, our goal, someone needs to find me the behind the scenes recordings of people playing. There's not even oh wait, hold on. Trumpet and flugelhorn, uncredited. Is this guy real? Do these people exist? Oof, that's gonna be a major yikes for me. I don't know, my dudes. Damn. Could a recording so shit sound? Alright, I don't know. This will be our project. I'll look for this in my free time. Okay.
I've had the good fortune to work with pretty much the same crew on all of Chris's films, and that's created a terrific shorthand and just, you know, ease of working with everyone. Everyone contributes a lot, so it's really is a group effort.
The word fun is too trivial to.
Okay. Doxing the orchestra? Yeah. Do most OSTs rely heavily on strings for impact and power in a song? I feel like OSTs for games like Ori have a much bigger impact with a full range. Strings are probably easier to score for than wind instruments. And when you start incorporating wind instruments, everything becomes more complicated, whereas doing strings is probably fairly simple. Is the director the composer for these songs? One thing that's always weird to me is I could never compose music and have somebody else direct it. I feel like I would have to be or I could never compose music and have someone else direct it. Yeah, I don't have to be the director. I wonder if this guy is actually the composer. He just flipped off the whole band. You see it? He's like, fucking Sopranos, too fucking loud. Stop! Maybe is that Bombgen? I'm sorry, that's kind of racist. Okay. Now this is some real music. Okay. We're gonna do one solo queue game and then we're going to bed. This is a mistake. I already know it's a mistake, but that's okay. Where's my Monster Hunt gear? It's not the best, but it's not horrible. These songs were really good. Why is she taking a bath? Fucking loser. Let's bump this loss off our win rec, or 20 game win record. Replace it with a win. Blizzard music used to be so dank? Well, StarCraft 3, not StarCraft 3, Legacy of the Void had really good music. I don't know. I thought that soundtrack was probably the best of all the StarCraft games. What was the name of the police officer streamer guy that got way too full of himself and then everybody hated him? 3 minutes. Please don't autofill me. Don't autofill me. I didn't play Legacy of the Void, so I had no idea. Really? The main theme for Legacy of the Void was really, really, really cool. Yikes. Don't you think Blizzard shifted a lot to something that might be considered generic orchestra music? Yeah, to some extent. But that's the nature of everything becoming commercialized, is you want to do the safest options at all points in time. You've got to do what'll play best with most people. But for like safe orchestra music, I don't know, I thought this stuff was pretty cool. What was the last like really cool music? Dark Souls has like the coolest music of all time, dude. Or the epitome of like awesome music. But now I'm like doubting my ear completely because I don't feel like the Dark Souls 1 shit was like live players recording music. but the credits say otherwise. Oh god, or Demon Souls I should say. But the Dark Souls, I've never heard Demon Souls soundtrack before. Dark Souls 1 through 3 and Bloodborne are like, of all the video game recorded music, is like the epitome of like awesome fucking composition. Holy shit. Ori's supposed to have a good OST too. I don't know where you would find good music at in movie theaters today. Like what films would have good music? I guess like Hans Zimmer is gonna have stuff that sounds cool, but he's gonna be playing it very safe always. Okay, nice room. Oh wait, there were Dust songs. I remembered. Whatever happened to our... Oh shit, all these songs. What the fuck? I need a glass of water real quick, hold on. Alright, I made one more Twitter account, boys. Good luck.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Now this is how to move.
What am I doing? Why does this Janet keep complaining? Is this guy like trying to be cute or... I've never seen somebody camp this bush before. Okay. Interesting. I usually see him wait here. Oof. Well.
Minions have spawned.
I've got pain to serve. Doesn't get better than this.
fuck, this Caitlyn is so bad. I think this is good for us. Push this wave in our direction. Please hit this. Thank you. Oh god, and they have a Nocturne too. Oh, holy shit, that Jenna got fucked. I didn't realize she was solo.
Representing from the 305, 30305. Used to roll around up in a 1996 Nissan, 1996 Nissan. Bought it from an A-Rap, got robbed 3 months later on some dumb shit. 19 stunting on these niggas like a run shit. I was trying to get it. Every single morning took the bus and hit the studio, my nigga. I was living on a mission. Thought I was the greatest every minute. I would say I need a record deal, a nigga stay wishing. Homie, all I know you do is rap, rap, rap. Seems like you don't even wanna listen. Chill with it, you just gotta deal.
Nocturne? No. If Nocturne ganks us, we just like insta die. I don't even think there's anything we can do. Fucking cancer, dude. Yikes. Alright, well, this game is gonna be shit. I don't feel like streaming it. Have fun. Peace out, guys.